Hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining today's webinar. I'm Chen Ge, Product Manager for Tersus GNSS receivers. This is Tersus TS21 dual camera GNSS receiver in my hands. In just a few months since its release, it has won tremendous praise from both our partners and end users. So today, we'll take a closer look at what makes it so popular and what makes it a real standout in the crowd. Let's start by the unique appearance of TS21. Every detail of TS21 is designed by Tersus. TS21 carries the classic color scheme of Tersus Oscar Ultimate. It features two integrated cameras, one at the front and one at the bottom. On its face, bright blue LED lights pop against the main green body, giving it a futuristic and high-tech vibe. On the bottom, you'll find a Type-C port, a SIM card slot, and TNC connector. TS21 comes with a built-in UHF module for radio operations and a network module for N-trip configurations. The Type-C port can be used not only for charging, but also for data transmission, and even exporting images from visual positioning. Just like Tersus Luca, TS21 keeps a power indicator at the bottom, so you can quickly check the battery level without turning it on. Take a closer look at the bottom camera. You'll notice that Tersus gave it a slight tilt. This clever design lets a wide-angle staking camera capture more of what's in front of the surveyor when TS21 is mounted on the pole during stakeout. And with targets overlaid on the live view, it makes staking faster and more efficient than ever. Inside, TS21 is powered by Tersus' self-developed BX50L GNSS board. It delivers high-performance RTK algorithms, Tersus tap and tap fill, which can keep high-precision coordinates when moving from network to offline survey scenarios. Now, let's dive into the features of TS21. I'm going to open my PowerPoint. We'll explore two of the most exciting aspects of TS21 dual camera GNSS receiver: point cloud visual positioning and the twin cam visual stakeout. In visual positioning, we use the front camera on TS21, whereas in visual stakeout, both the front and bottom cameras work together. What's a visual positioning, and why do we integrate it into a GNSS receiver? In fact, Tersus has already implemented visual positioning on Tersus Oscar track years ago. Visual positioning enables surveyors to accurately obtain the coordinates of hard-to-reach or unsafe targets, such as building edges, high walls, without physically approaching them. By capturing videos and combining them with precise GNSS positioning data, measurements can be completed quickly and safely. Let's highlight another point that requires attention during the visual positioning process. We use a highly professional camera, specifically a global shutter camera on TS21 and Oscar track. The global shutter camera will completely eliminate rolling shutter distortion, as known as jelly effect, ensuring every frame is geometrically stable. Here we show exposure comparison between a global shutter and a rolling shutter, along with the resulting jelly effect. With a global shutter camera, visual measurements can be performed by simply recording video while moving. Now let's walk through the visual positioning process on TS21. Here I used a set of photos I captured earlier of a children's playground toy in an unfinished city park. The recording process is very simple. Connect to TS21 enter visual positioning, complete the initialization, then click Start. Aim at the target tool and record the video. Once finished, click Stop. I recorded for about 1 minute and the software automatically extracted around 100 keyframes from the video based on distinctive features. I will first show the quick survey mode, which use basic area triangulation. Open the photo. Click one or two or more features. During the selection process, you can zoom and move the image. And there is also a magnifier to help precisely lock the cross with the target point. Click Measure. Switch to other photos. Check whether the points calculated match the target points in the images. If they do not match, click Adjust and move the cross to match the point. Usually, after adjustment, the photo matching and the measurement accuracy improve. Then store the point. If I switch to the advanced survey mode, the process is based on point clouds. Open the photo, the software may take some time to pre-process the photo set. Okay, it's ready now. Then by simply clicking on the point and click Measure, the software automatically calculates a point cloud around the selected point and directly returns the coordinates by matching the point cloud. In this advanced mode, there is no need to check other photos or manually adjust the points. This is what we call Tersus point cloud visual positioning. Finally, we have scene level point cloud generation. I select the dense point cloud mode, then click the button to generate a global point cloud. This process may take some time. The time required to generate the global point cloud depends on several factors, such as the seed, the number of photos, and the performance of controller. Nowadays, laser GNSS receiver solutions can also achieve long-distance measurements. So what are the advantages of visual positioning? While laser measurement can only record the coordinates of distant point, visual positioning also captures additional information. For example, photos of measured points are saved during visual positioning, which can serve as a kind of visual annotation, adding context and detail. More importantly, and this is exactly the feature we are demonstrating now, Tersus visual positioning is not limited to point measurements. It's capable for generating dense point clouds. With the Tersus visual GNSS receiver, we can capture images of an earthwork site, generate a point cloud directly from those images, and then perform volume calculations based on the point cloud. In such scenarios, point cloud-based measurement is significantly more efficient than traditional survey method or laser measurements, which often require measuring a large number of points and then generating a mesh afterward. The global point cloud has now been generated. I would like to export the last file, and then I can open it on my personal computer. We open the point cloud in Cloud Compare, and this is the point cloud generated from TS21 visual positioning. We can directly click to get coordinates from the point cloud, and it can also be used for more advanced applications such as 3D modeling. We notice that there is some smooth areas without color or text variations. There may be gaps in the point cloud. This is a natural consequence of how point clouds are generated through visual positioning. But we also notice that next to the children's toy and inside its hidden cavity, where there is some sand, the visual positioning produces very detailed point clouds. Therefore, in earthwork observations and volume calculations, such detailed point clouds will play a great role. Finally, let's return to the PowerPoint to take a look at the dual camera stakeout on TS21. Stakeout is a process in which design points are physically marked on the ground according to their planned coordinates. Traditionally, surveyors must precisely align the pole to each target while constantly checking numerical distance on the controller. With visual stakeout, surveyors can quickly identify the target through augmented reality views and proceed directly to mark the point, achieving stakeout at a glance. What's more, in TS21 visual stakeout, the front and the bottom cameras work together to provide live augmented view of the real-world environment at different distances. With the front camera, you can first locate the approximate position of the target and then move directly toward it. As getting closer, the software will automatically switch to the bottom camera and zooms in when you reach the target, helping you quickly and accurately match the target point. That brings us to the end of today's webinar. Thank you very much for your time and attention. We hope this session has given you a clear understanding of how TS21 visual positioning and dual camera AR stakeout can improve your daily surveying work. If you have any questions or would like further information, please feel free to leave a comment or contact us directly. We are always happy to support you. Once again, thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you at our next webinar.